What's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Dawire Podcast. We back again live. This is my new co-host who's going to be here for a while. This is Wall Street. Say what's up to the people.
Yeah,
you sticking around. You know, let you stick around for a while. You know.
Damn, I get so lucky. I thought this was a one
shot. No, I don't do one. I don't do one night though. I don't do one night, man. You know, I usually hit them like 3-4 times and then I let them slide. You know what I mean?
There you go.
For you ladies out there, I don't one night you. I usually hit you like 3-4 times and then I let you go on about your business. You know what I mean? What? Oh, yeah.
You know what? Being upfront is important.
Yeah.
You gotta tell people what to expect.
You gotta think cause you gotta look at it this way. So if you go so you pursue a woman, right? I don't think you pursued that woman for one time. You know what I'm saying? Not like one shot. I'm just saying you want to fuck a couple of times. You ain't trying to fuck one.
Oh, I'm sorry. Pursuit meant something different to me. So I was
pursue me to you.
Like it meant really long term. When you were like, I'm on this short-term kick, that's no different than
how you get long-term from pursuit?
Because you said when you pursue a chick, that means effort.
Yeah, niggas, you know, a pursuit could be 3 hours in a nightclub. That's pursuit.
But I don't mean that.
You don't know women. You know.
I said I don't know men like that.
You don't know men like that?
No.
I fuck with you. That's what I'm talking about. We'll tell y'all heard it here first. She ain't giving up snaps. Your niggas ain't getting the snaps that easy.
We are on a whole, and right now that's a fact. Right now.
No, I know, but listen, you gotta tell people a little bit about yourself. Me and her, we've been friends for a long time. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna let her tell you a little bit about her story. You know what I mean?
Oh my God, how much am I putting out there? You
ain't gotta tell them more, a little bit, or you want me to do it, I could do it.
Let's see, I've been here in Vegas for, it's gonna be 20 years.
Yeah.
Month. Like in 1 month from today, it's going to be 20
Damn, 20 years?
And you and I this year will have been friends for 15 years.
20 years?
Just about.
That's a long time,
That's crazy. I am from a little country bumpkin town in California.
That's too long.
And that is how I arrived here. Just completely prudish.
That's too long. That's really too long.
Now I'm like, fuck it. Whatever.
Yeah, because all right, so look, even with you, I remember you used to I remember you used to deal cards, right?
Yes, my mother called me and another friend called me a professional fun haver.
Right.
I was going to school and I needed to get through my last year. And in order to do that, I couldn't work my daytime, actual professional finance jobs.
Right.
I had to have a night job so I could do those classes in the day. And so I started working at a lovely hotel and casino, dealing cards and playing on my look.
That's all you were doing was dealing cards? I'm just asking. I'm asking for
as a part of this professional fun habit.
I'm asking for the people they want to know.
Okay, listen. Your girl was busy. I was busy cocktail waitressing from fine dining establishments to strip clubs. Okay? And being harassed by the animals in each environment. It was terrible. So much fun, all at the same time.
Oh, man. I feel you.
Yeah, no.
I feel you.
Did that, got done, and was like, oh, sheesh, I did all this, and now there's no jobs. What am I going to do? And any other crazy person, I went back to school to get a master's degree, and then I went to D.C. for a while, and then I was Dorothy, clicking my heels, talking about there's no place like home.
Oh, you was ready to come back.
I was so ready. I don't know how y'all do it. Y'all East Coasters are my life, but that was not.
I mean, I love, one thing about me, I don't really I don't like the snow no more, so that's why I came out west.
Yeah.
Started messing with that.
I got out there and they chipped me.
They want to know if you're married. They gonna ask me, they want to know if you're married. So they gonna start hitting me up, they gonna be like, yo, she kind of attractive, what's up with her, you know what I mean? Y'all don't see the whole package, but it's here though. It's here.
No, not married, no kids.
Oh man, that's a A1 victory right there, boy. You don't get no better than that right there.
I would think.
Right. Sometimes. You know the craziest thing about women? You ready?
We have a lot of conversations about crazy things with women, but go for it. Okay, what's the thing today?
Y'all don't know what we want. Yeah, never know.
You know what? Here's the deal.
Never know what the fuck we want.
No. So here's the deal about that. So we're having these conversations, and I know you and I have been on Clubhouse at times and all this other nonsense.
Right.
And everybody wants to like lead with all this stuff. And I've had friends and like the conversations where folks will be like, you know, I'm wife material, or this person will have rumored that they're wife material, and we're all having a conversation about that.
Right.
And I'm like, if you gotta say that your ass is any of these things, your ass ain't it.
That was a good point. Yeah, like if you gotta keep, I always thought about that. So if you gotta keep saying you a bad bitch, or I'm an alpha male, or like, there's no way in the world you probably ain't it. If you gotta keep, like, I feel like you reassuring yourself, like, cause when I be hearing niggas say that, like, what? I'm really him, and I'm like, nigga, do you not wake up in the morning and not know you him? You gotta say it. I'm just saying, you gotta say it that I'm really him.
Me and you for the camera. Okay. Okay.
Oh no, I ain't even go over there. We're gonna get that done.
Like,
I ain't even shoot off.
I'm sitting here like, this can't be.
Yeah, I'm messing with this one right here.
Okay, well,
right
all the angles so that you can have them. That's my little brother. Okay.
I feel it.
Just okay, because I just.
But it's like, you know, and I'm not, you know, I don't want dudes to think I'm on some bullshit, and I don't want to think. But it's just like, if you got to keep saying I'm an alpha male, I'm him. Like,
the second you say it, the first time you say it, my respect level for you chops in half.
Right, because you shouldn't have to constantly reassure yourself.
Right.
I don't know if that's a new way of boasting or bragging, but it's like,
you also don't need, what that signals is that you are needing some version of validation. You need to say that in hopes that I'm going to turn around and be like, you're right. You are. I'm not. You fuck around with me and my Sagittarius ass. It's gonna be a wrap.
Sagittarius.
Baby.
I think what I really like think about it. I think that shit works for like, and no disrespect, but that shit works for like you little broads, you little BBL broads and fake body ass, you know, one dimension ass broads. Y'all, because y'all constantly, that's who they meet. Like, you have to think about when you're in a certain echelon, a certain peer group, a certain genre, you're not gonna meet Mr. I'm him, I'm an alpha male, or I'm not gonna meet Miss, I'm a bad bitch. You don't know a baddie when you see one. You have to be swimming in that motherfucking pond to meet, you know, them ignorant ass motherfuckers like that. I'm just saying.
Yeah, okay. I can see that, but on the flip side, I think that also plays a part depending on how old you are and what experiences you are accustomed to. So I'm not accustomed to a man saying that because I have my biological father and my stepdad.
Right.
So I already know walking in, and I've told a lot of dudes this over my healthy dating life, and even some of my girlfriends. I'm like,
what you told them?
I tell them, listen, you already real recognize real, because I'm old. I be like, real recognize real. When I move through a room and a dude approaches me, at the end of the day, we are all animals. We're all animals, and some shit is just primal. So if I sense that energy out of you, I'm not about to test you. You realize or recognize that we don't test niggas that we know we can't get away with shit with, right? When you're him, we be like, you know what? Don't do that today. That he ain't the one for none of this.
I didn't know that. I ain't never really know that.
You don't think of it from that perspective? I always think about we're in an animal kingdom.
I always think chicks know who they could get away with shit. Like, they know who to do shit to and who not to do shit to. But when I be observing like this generation is Gen Z, I don't think they got a cap on that. Like,
they ain't been.
Them bitches is wild.
Listen.
Them niggas is wild. Them bitches is wild.
I'm from Cali. And some of y'all that are from LA, if you are
I'm from New York, I'm from Brooklyn, Bronx, Queens, all three of them.
But no, it is that California, LA.
Can I just say this? Because once you say that, can I just say this?
Sure.
You're probably not going to like me out there for this, but I'm going to have to say, listen. California women is just some hoes. I'm sorry.
Take that back.
They are. It's a whole culture. Yes, name artists from there and watch this. Watch, I'm gonna break it down. Name artists from there. But start naming female artists. Watch, this is this is gonna really make sense. When I start naming famous females
I was like,
from there,
famous female.
so I can start with Pinky, the porn star.
Oh, I'm like,
No, hold on. We got Saweetie. I can keep going on and on. Oh,
you're gonna have to, because I'm like, that don't count. She don't count.
They all count. What are you talking about?
She's like 5 seconds old. Go for it.
No, them people out there, they count.
Go get something else.
They count. You got Kim Kardashian. I can keep going. You got a lot of hoes out there. I'm just saying, y'all got a lot of hoes.
You got a lot of hoes everywhere.
No, y'all got a lot of hoes in California.
First of all, I'm not about to play with you about that. Any old damn way. Okay. Where was I at when I was saying?
I ain't saying you. I'm just saying it's a lot of hoes out
So to make your earlier point, because I'm not going to help you with this one.
there. You ain't got
Make
help.
your earlier
I
point.
got this one. You ain't got help.
You do not have that one because every chick from California is not a hoe. Just,
No, just a lot of y'all. Not every
Okay.
chick.
All right.
A lot of y'all.
So being in California, and especially in that era where dudes like will really, really pop up, like cutting somebody off might be grounds to kill you, kind of a thing.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Okay, that whole
Real petty. It's petty to like the
Yo.
10th power.
I remember one time
So they just wake up mad.
I don't know about that, but I remember when my ass was on, I was pledging in my collegiate years, and me and my line sister, she was from Richmond.
Okay.
And I had driven up there, and I had seen all kinds of other stuff, but this particular thing stands out in my mind as an all-time, like, yo, I am in my car, I'm at the light, and this dude and his chick were in the car. I don't even know what made me look through the rear view, but they are arguing for real in this car. And she gets out the car on one side and he gets out the car on the other. She goes to yell at him over the car. And this dude steps up on the footboard or whatever else and smacks her ass in the face over the roof of the car. And I was like,
Damn.
I was like,
You see? Look what I just said, and you told me no. Pimp.
I just sat there in my car frozen, like the light turned green, and I was like,
So is it safe to say he pimp smacked the shit out
he
of her?
was open-handedly, okay? It was just, and I was like I could hear it in my car with the radio playing. That's how much I felt it in my soul. And I just was like, nah, it's some dudes you just don't try. It just,
No, right.
You know who you are dealing with. And whatever this new era age that you were talking about, you would clearly have never seen a broad be smacked or any sort of violence toward her. Because if you've ever seen a dude who towers over a chick, or if a dude, first of all, I have the ultimate respect for dudes, because
Right.
I had that
No, I
dad
feel you.
growing up,
Yeah.
that if he had to raise his voice, if he couldn't just say your name at this level and you show up from whatever room you was in,
Right.
if he had to elevate his voice at all, it was over for you. My dad was not.
So you had your fault. See, that's and that's a point. I'm not going to delve deep into it, but
Yeah.
a lot of people they don't have that two parent. They, especially now, this Gen Z,
Yeah.
they're not coming from that at all. They're not getting that. They don't know what it's like to cut up in school. So you get home, Mom Dukes is home, but you ain't really, you worried a little bit, but not like when that nigga walked through that door.
Yo, I done called your father. Look at here. I don't even have that. 'Cause
And
my
that
mom
nigga walked through that door.
Listen, my mom had part-time work, and she made it her business to know all the administrators at every school I ever
They don't even
went to.
point to school for their kids no more. I remember the worst thing for me is like I done had a fight or something. Or I done told the teacher, whatever, I'm not doing it, something, not too terrible like how it is now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I had my days and my ways. But man, to walk in that principal's office and then open the door,
And everybody in there?
look, and that lady in there, like for me was my aunt, and she in there, I'm like, fuck.
Over. Game
I'm
over.
like, fuck. It's over.
No. My
Y'all couldn't
mom
just suspend me. This shit over.
just like, please, you don't understand. My life is about to be done.
Right, I'm about to die.
Today.
It's about to kill me.
Child, bye. I still remember I got a whooping at home one time. My dad is a fan of extension cords. You know,
They don't know.
the original form of
That's
child abuse.
Yeah, that's child abuse. Like now, and it's crazy. Like that's child abuse now, but like Hey, I mean, for y'all people out there, I get it. You know, that's part of the problem. I'm not saying it's a right thing, but I'm saying, man, don't nothing get your ass right like that extension cord. That orange one, that should have tightened your. Matter of fact, we started yellow.
Vacuum?
We started a yellow one, and we started an orange one. That shit tighten your motherfucking ass up. I'm gonna tell you some shit that'll tighten your ass up.
They're going to pick your switch off the tree.
That'll tighten you up.
Cause that's what I had to do.
That'll tighten you up. That should have tightened you up. That motherfucking them pans will tighten you up too.
Man.
Yeah, from the kitchen, the frying pan. That should tighten your ass up.
Explain.
The frying pan has a handle, right?
I ain't never experienced that.
I mean, well, you know, I'm a boy. I remember it's different.
And it was almost all girls, and I only
it's different. Boys, we get bats, frying pan, we get all kind of shit. the bigger you get, the more lethal.
My brother had remarried by then, my brother didn't have to experience
it. Yeah, see, for us, the bigger you got, the more lethal the weapon became.
Yo, I was way too scared of my mom. You didn't have
I ain't gonna exaggerate and say like I got shot at, but that's probably the next thing. It's like, yo, this nigga don't act like we're gonna shoot at this nigga now. You know what I mean?
You know, I do think about that because I hear people talk about like women in particular, especially if they're a little more old school, like, you know, having boys and their boys getting, you know, by the time they're 15, they're your size. And it's just like, man, my mom, she had to stand up on top of the chair to smack me and something like that. I'm like, I'm telling you.
Yeah, but I mean, like back then, shit, a lot of mothers were small, like, you know what I mean? But they wasn't scared to discipline their kids. These mothers now are actually afraid. They're afraid. They don't care.
No, you could really treating your kids like they're your friend.
Like, yeah.
When my mom was like, yo, I'm not your friend, I'm your brother.
Not even to interrupt you. All right, so just to speak on that friendship, right?
Yeah.
Do you think an example of that is like when you see that mother-daughter duo shit on TikTok, when you doing the sexy dance with your kid?
No, I think that
Think about it.
I'm laughing at that because I remember, so I have a younger sister. My younger sister is young enough to be my child, and my mother, we're almost the same distance apart that me and my mother are apart.
Right.
Okay, so when Megan Thee Stallion's song Savage came out, and there was the whole challenge.
I remember that song. I remember that song.
So my sister, who is, oh Jesus, almost 40 years younger than 40 years younger than my mom, is like, they're in the kitchen like taping this thing, and my mom is like messing up the dance. So you can see like the retake because she's like, she never stops it. And so it was so hilarious. But I'm looking at them do the whole Savage, and I'm like, that's so cute because my mom never, you know, my mom's been a mom since she was 19. So, you know what I mean? So it's cute with that. So I don't think that there's anything wrong with it, but I still think that there's such thing as healthy boundaries. Like my mom still was like, yo, ma'am, I will backhand the hell out of you. And for all those who do not know, I won't say her name because maybe she ends up watching this one day, but that good mother of mine has a backhand that is more fierce than Venus and Serena combined. She joked one time with the dentist that he was like, man, your teeth are very straight. Like, did you ever have braces? And my mother was like, no, I just slapped you on the mouth. I was like, maybe you shouldn't.
She wasn't playing though.
She was legit not playing. She was so dead serious. Them healthy boundaries was really, they was healthy.
But they don't do that. They too, like I said. So when I'm talking about, like, when I just do an example, like that TikTok example, it's not like it's a one-time thing.
You're saying like they're always doing it?
It's a continuous thing. So I feel like you're giving, like, say just that example is you giving your daughter too much grown independent energy.
What age range are you talking about?
Man, it don't matter. I ain't gonna lie to you.
She's like 25
you know what?
and the mom's like,
see, y'all can't mind her. She's stuck in like the Stone Age. Listen,
no, I'm not. I'm asking a question, like, because I might have a different opinion. If you tell me that the daughter's like 15.
The age ranges I be seeing, it be from 9-year-olds to 15-year-olds.
No, I don't.
17-year-olds. It be from there to there.
So then their moms are like younger than me.
Right. Probably, yeah, probably. But it's still like,
no, I don't.
It's something I would never even think of. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, I'm not a woman, but I would never think to doing that because, for one, I know there's hella weirdos out there in the world. Even though you might think it's fun, you might view it in your mind like, oh, this is fun. It's not fun to some people. Some people, they got like lustful eyes. That's what they looking at. you know, and you doing these little dances when they,
Yeah, I
and
think
you know they
like
do,
twerking and stuff,
they
right.
do everything. It don't matter. They do everything.
I think that they're, again, I'm still
Okay,
about
let's
that.
see what you need, an example.
No, I was saying I think that there's a such thing as healthy boundaries. So it's one thing, like I seen one where they were doing a comparison of whatever the new dance moves were and how they were derived from the old dance moves. And it was like everybody's fully clothed, nothing, they're not twerking or anything like that. But it'd be like a variation of, say, the Roger Rabbit or the...
Do you know, I was going to show you something, but do you know they do not know what the Roger Rabbit is?
Well, in this, okay, sorry, bad example then.
They do. They do
The Running
TikTok
Man
dances.
and-
They don't even know what that is. They do TikTok.
No, but
dances.
I was just saying, in this particular video, the daughter was doing one set of dance, and the caption was
Oh, I
like,
did see that.
dances
They was doing
derived from
different-
how we're
no,
dancing.
that's different.
That's what I'm saying,
The shit
like,
I'm
we
talking
had-
about. You know what I'm talking about.
I don't want to
Because
see you twerking.
No, it's the little challenges when you this and I can't do it. You know, and they start swinging their heads and they
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't wanna
They
see
doing
that.
that. That's what's going on. They doing that
I
with their
wouldn't
kids. So it's like
Be okay with
it's
that.
like where do you draw the line with your kid? You know what I'm saying? What?
Did you see there was a oh dang, somebody had posted it. There was something where the dude was the black guy, two white chicks, and the two of them, one was the mom and one was the daughter, and they were sleeping with him, living in the same house.
What complexion? No, it's
I literally just said. So
I hear you.
white chick
Oh yeah, I did see that.
married to the black dude.
I seen it.
And then
other,
the mama
yeah, I seen it. I
is
seen it.
now
Yeah.
in the
Yeah. But think on what you said. That's listen. It's okay. We're not. Let me explain something to you. First and foremost, we're not sanctioned here. This is the Dawire Podcast where we say what we feel. That's some white people shit. I know y'all hear me. That's some white people shit. Some white people shit. Some white people shit. I'm looking at every camera. That is some white people shit.
I didn't know y'all.
Because I don't know a black woman
Who is gonna be
who is gonna be your woman and then let you deal with her mama and y'all all in the same house. That's not gonna happen. Somebody going to prison. Somebody going to prison. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all know it. Somebody getting shot. Y'all know it too. Somebody getting shot. Somebody getting shot.
I don't know what in this damn hell. You can't stop watching it because you're waiting to see if something else is gonna happen.
Somebody gonna get shot.
And so and then I had to replay it again. Like, did I hear this correctly?
You heard it.
And they were on this whole polyamorous.
I seen it. I don't know what type of shit. That's some white people shit.
I was so done. I said, I don't even know what this was.
I ain't even gonna say it. It's some white people shit. That's what it
Just because we said that and all these devices are listening,
Yeah.
something else is going to show up in my feed now, and I'm just going to send it to you. Like,
That's
it's not
fine.
just them.
It's fine. No, that's some white people shit. Trust me. I know some white people shit when I hear it. That's what it is.
Okay.
You could have just played the audio for me and I'd have been like, that ain't no black woman.
Okay, so
Look, I would have said that ain't no Spanish woman either. I'd have known exactly who it was. I might have been like, it's definitely some white people shit, and I might have gave you a 50-50, could be some East Indian shit. 50-50. 50-50. It was 50-50 on that. 50-50. I didn't say West. I said East. There's difference. The red dots is a little bit different. They're a little different, man. We're not gonna get into that.
We're not.
You act like you a red dot, like they a little bit different, man.
I don't know.
You're not Hindi, so you don't. They a little different, man.
I'm a bit of a mutt.
You're not no damn Hindi.
I had to pull up my whole DNA. Let me get my ancestry.
You not know. Yeah, you have to get next episode. Since I want to see
I'm
this.
totally just kidding.
I want to see this. I'm telling you, see, she full of shit. Y'all ain't no damn Hindi. I already know what time it is.
I'm not offending anybody up here. Just saying, why? Okay, what else?
You had a busy night tonight, though. You just came from a date. How was that?
It was all right.
It was all right. I wasn't in
alright.
school.
Yeah, we've known each other for a hot minute.
What kind of cologne he had on?
I didn't get that close.
Would you fuck him?
No. Yes,
You
later,
Yeah.
maybe.
Well,
It depends. We have a problem where we argue
I
about.
didn't ask you that. I just asked, would you fuck him?
He'd have to not say anything crazy.
So he'd have to shut up and then he gets some pussy.
Yes. Don't say anything.
You know how crass I can be, so don't.
Yeah,
don't
I
be
know.
offended. Don't be offended.
I had to remember where I was, and then I had to remember who I was talking to.
Right.
So here's the thing.
So he good. You know I ain't shit. I be on bullshit. Y'all know I ain't shit.
So I like him.
Okay. That's what's up.
I think he's very smart. I think we would get along in a lot of
smart
areas.
people in the world.
No, there's not.
They are. They really are. No. We just don't meet them, but they really are. We just don't meet them.
All right, because a lot is relative, and we didn't quantitatively identify that.
So I got dudes out there, and dudes be listening, so they trying to figure out. So she's basically saying you could be smart and get some pussy, y'all, but we're gonna keep digging.
No, that's not just it.
Oh, okay.
No,
my bad, y'all. That's not
smart, like intelligence, not just smart, because you can be book smart and have zero common sense.
Right.
I'm not talking to you.
Right.
You could have all the street smarts, but you have very little book smart.
Right.
So now I got to deal with your narrow-mindedness in some cases.
Right.
I don't want to do that. So I need a good mix of the two, and that mix could be any range, right? It can be higher on one and some of the other, or whatever. But there needs to be a mixture of it. Like
so he has the mix.
Corporate thug.
He has the mix.
He's leaning. I'm figuring out that part. Anywho,
Does he have the mix or not?
he has some of the mix.
Oh, okay. He's got enough to go to Pound Town.
Not all on its own, no.
Oh, he needs like some help.
In other words, that's not the only thing that's going to get you there. I'm cerebral, right? I do believe that, you know me well enough to know.
So you're going to have to nurture him a little bit, you think? Maybe? A little bit?
I think I need to identify some other things, but we had one or two instances in where we were talking and then there was like some, I'll admit, only on here and hope he never sees this. One day he made a comment and I, in my nerdy capacity,
What was the comment?
we were talking about...
You don't have to whisper.
Oh no, I was really, this is my thinking voice, okay? I needed to think, so my volume came down. We were discussing Black people, Clubhouse. This is what happened. Yeah. He's never been on there.
Okay.
I was sharing an instance in which the nonsense related to 50-50 relationships.
Okay.
In jest. And one of the comments that was ridiculous at the time was this this back and forth on Clubhouse about Black women either working, always having had jobs, we've never just been able to just be housewives and all that, or that dialogue where it was just like, that doesn't make any sense because we were Black and we were coming out of slavery, therefore we didn't have jobs. And so, so there's that.
You know, my mind immediately snapped back to that time. I'm like, that's not true. But
exactly. And so I'm like, that doesn't make any sense because, of course, I go into my own arena and I'm like, my grandmother, who was born in 1920, her parents didn't, they didn't do that. You worked in the field, right? But you were a housewife generally. And my whole life of knowing her, you're talking about somebody who babysat children or
just did everything,
that kind of stuff. But she wasn't like out there like how I get to go to work every day, right? And be like, let me go kill it and get on real planes and not be discriminated against.
We're doing a show, so we gotta get to the point.
Okay, sorry. Okay. I thought you were gonna chop it because you're not really lying.
No, I still want you to get to the point.
Okay, anyway, so we're doing that whole back and forth.
No, I'm going to edit it. If I chop it is different.
Oh, sorry.
There'll be a lot of conversation that I feel is like not relevant. Okay. But that's not this one. This is good. I like this.
Got it. So I'll get back on. So the point being is that I was telling him about that. He went into this whole thing of how Black women, one way or the other, it caused me to go look it up because my ass is gonna research, if nothing else. And so then I decided to poke the bear. I did. Don't look at me like that. I did. And I
know you did too.
In a very mature way.
There's nothing mature about you when you go down that rabbit hole.
Come on.
Shit mature. Shit when you go down that rabbit hole. So what happened? Wait, what happened?
So
good, I'm gonna let you tell me a story. I'm gonna give you the camera. Go ahead. Tell me a story. Good. Here you go. Tell them.
Okay, listen. So what happened was, I go back, I look up the details of it because of the way that he had said it was something like, Black women have owned all of these businesses or something crazy to this effect. I go to look it up and discover that the numbers are not the numbers. And so, but I did learn a lot while looking the information up. So my petty behavior, because I realized I'm petty as fuck. Okay. And so my petty behavior led me to call back and say thank you for saying something. And even though the numbers were a discrepancy, I actually learned quite a bit, and I'm going to turn that information over to my youth director, who can better talk about all the different things that Black women have done in the professional field during that particular time, because again, I'm petty as fuck. And so that led him to ask an extra question and become a little annoyed, which led to a fight. A minor one.
A verbal fight, though.
It was a verbal fight. So I was on the phone. I was coming home from work. I had nothing to do, and I was sitting in traffic. So I had plenty of time.
You just wanted to be a jerk off.
I was being a jerk. It was fun. And so that led to us not talking for several months.
Bring us back.
Okay. So that's what had happened with. And then he was like, fuck, I still like you, months later. And I was just like, no.
That's what's up, though.
You're cool too.
Like, right, like if he still like you even after that interaction, so like, you know what I mean, you might have made him feel uncomfortable or pissed him off, because women, y'all like, sometimes y'all like to just piss dudes off.
I mean,
sometimes, not all the time, sometimes.
Inadvertently, but that time I was
it
like,
don't be inadvertent. Y'all do it on purpose.
It is. Come on. Sometimes you don't know that the other person you're functioning with has a pet peeve or some sort of insecurity or anything. You don't know this in the very beginning about that person.
That is true.
So
you're right.
You know what I'm saying? So I might be pissing you off, but I don't know.
That's crazy though. Why do I? It's like not to come to like when it comes to me, like I read people so fast. It's crazy. Like, I do.
That's true.
I read people fast as fucking hell.
That's true.
I don't know. It's like a mutant ability.
No, I don't even think that you read them, that it's just that you read them fast. It's that you read people fast and you put them where you want them.
Oh, shit. We're not going to go down there yet. That's your favorite thing to say about me. I ain't got that camera on. They ain't Oh, yeah.
You did? Okay.
So,
all right. Then.
No, definitely. Another time we definitely will revisit that conversation, because I really do put people exactly where I need them to be. I do. Like, I really play chess in real life. She not lying. I really do put everybody exactly where the fuck I need you to be. But it's less stress for me. That's why I don't have to, for real. If you think about it from my perception, it's less stress for me. Because all my pieces are exactly where the fuck they need to be.
But
you
more,
understand? And the minute you start trying to do shit that's not in your role,
right,
then you gotta go. I'll find another piece and put it there, because you gotta go. Because I need you to just do this and be right there. Yeah, I don't need you to do anything other than that. Just do this.
But I accept you for who you are.
And I'm a very, very, very accepting person. I accept you for who you are. I don't pass judgment. Yeah, I don't pass judgment. You know what I'm saying? Do what you. I joke a lot of shit, but I don't.
You will do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna joke.
But it's not to make you feel bad.
Yeah, no, it's just funny. Shit is funny, so I'm gonna laugh. Like, it is. Get over it. It's funny.
Exactly, and just accept that situation about yourself.
So you told him you were gonna do the podcast?
No, you know what's so funny?
Why didn't you tell him?
Because I had his business.
See that? It ain't his business. See how a woman be? It ain't his business.
Stay in your damn lane, because this is what happened with. Look at here. I am very, very blessed to have certain male friends like yourself and a couple of others where we can have a conversation and you don't inherently become jealous about anything. Like if I'm like, I'm going on a date or doing whatever else, whatever the case may be, there's not a bunch of question asked.
Right.
But when dudes they have not yet figured me out, like, okay, this is just her, she ain't about to do nothing extra.
So they still have
that
a lot
thing.
of insecurity. Yeah.
So remember,
I could get it. I could dig it though, because like, especially like I just said I can. What I just all I'm saying is
you can dig what? I'm sitting.
I can understand. Like where. Like, you won't even let me get it out.
I'm letting you. Come on, get it out, baby.
I can understand, like where a person, like especially a male, because a lot of times males are insecure, so I can understand, especially when something is new and it's still in its infancy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you will be a bit like, I wouldn't be insecure of some ugly broad, like no disrespect if you out there, if you ugly or you you little large. No, I'm just saying I wouldn't be insecure. You know what I'm saying?
Go.
But like, you know, you might be insecure with somebody that you find very attractive, and in your mind you think other people find them attractive. So a lot of insecurities do develop from there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, but
and then usually, like, especially like when niggas see a picture of me, I don't know if you could just say I'm going to do a podcast or I'm going to play check-ins with my
we didn't even get that far.
No, I'm just saying. No,
I'm just saying he called when you remember we were on the phone.
Oh, that was him. Oh, okay. You should have just merged this all.
Get the fuck out of here. Okay, this be the second person with them. Only my real friends be like, you should just merge in. And then tell me this and that. And then, not at all. Y'all play too much. So listen. What? So he was just like,
what are you talking about? We are family.
No, we are not. Oh. We are not. I'm a territorial gritty whore. I am not about to be playing with y'all. And y'all ain't gonna be playing with me.
Now she territorial. Velociraptor right here. But listen.
Still territorial.
That's the Velociraptor right here. So listen.
Mine is mine. At least in the interim.
Lord.
Okay. All right. So he calls, and I was like, I'm in the middle of whatever I was doing, and I'm just calling you back because I wanted to make sure nothing was changed.
All right.
And he says, he was like, matter of fact, I didn't even get that out. I called back, and he was just like, yeah, I figured you was on the other line. Like, starts out, not even hello or whatever. Like we had some previous conversation, and we were still continuing the conversation. That's how the pickup was.
He immediately was like, "Oh, you was on the other line."
No, I said sorry. You call. I did say sorry. I think you called me while I was in the middle of something. I was just calling you back.
Right.
And he was just like, "Yeah, I just figured you was on the other line, maybe planning another date." I said, "Actually, I was."
You said that to him?
I did. And then I said, but not for, just a small enough stinging pause. Because you shouldn't have said that shit in the first place. But since you did, if you go, then I'm going. We are going together. If you move, I move. Book a Ludacris, whichever album that was, chapter, whatever it was on the album list. That's the one we going with.
So basically, you are so petty that if a motherfucker's going to hell, you going to, and we going together.
No, I'm not that. I'm going to save myself.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I'm not going to burn.
But if they start down there, you're going to take them there, but you ain't saying
not at all. Matter of fact, I'm going to shout from the second floor balcony, like, fuck you. You know, like.
That is crazy, though, like, when I think about it, to say as a man.
Mm-hmm. Like, why would you even go ahead? Say that.
No, it's just crazy to be like, because I know I have, you know, I'm sarcastic because you know
hell.
I'm sarcastic like a motherfucker. But so like if I was to say something like that, like what you was doing, getting ready for another date.
But that'd be different because I know you.
Right, because you know I really don't give a fuck if you was or you wasn't. I'm just saying it.
Right, whatever we got going on is what we got going on.
You got this dude who he's not being sarcastic, he's actually being serious, and then you respond with, "Actually, I was." Why would you do that to that man?
And then I followed up with, "But not for what you think."
No, it doesn't matter. As a man, I'm letting you know we don't care after that.
Then you shouldn't have said it.
I'm just true. Sir. I can't.
What the fuck? If you can't take what you dish, don't do that.
Nah, very.
And the other thing too is I want to set the stage for whatever this relationship is gonna be. That you're not going to talk to me any which kind of way, and that you're not going to fish for shit. Because that's a different form of passive aggressiveness. It bothers me. It's passive aggressiveness.
No, it's really fishing. I'm a man. I'm telling you, it's fucking fishing.
It's still passive aggressive.
Yeah, you can label it that, but it's just fucking juvenile, little boy ass fishing.
Because you now need me to reassure you.
Yeah,
I'm not doing anything, but why am I explaining?
Because I fish, right? I'm not gonna lie. I fish, but not that way. I fish so professionally, right? That you don't even know I'm fishing. Like, I'm telling on myself all these women. But I fish so professionally that you're going to tell me everything I need to know.
Yes,
and you're not going to even know that I was asking you.
You are calm. You're not overly manipulative, even though you're manipulating the situation to get the information you want to get.
Yeah, I get
you're
that
not doing it in a way that makes the person feel off-put. You're just having a conversation.
Yeah.
Like grown-ups who want to get information.
Right. Just generalizing the conversation.
You're giving a little FBI energy on it. You're just like, oh, so tell me about what happened. And we know you didn't mean to be there in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Now you're talking about first 48 in the motherfucker.
You just got caught up in the wrong situation. You know what? If you can help us, I can help you. We will figure out a deal. That's this one. That's this one right here. All right, then. So yeah, no. But if you do that, I feel like when you start,
Nah, I feel you, cause like, if you flipped it on me, right, and I was dealing with a shorty or something, and then I took the same call, and then she's like, oh yeah, I figured you probably on the phone with another bitch or something trying to something for later. And then so see, like, if you're a woman and you say that to me, like, oh yeah, I figured you was on the phone with another bitch, like going on another day. I'm like, no, actually I wasn't. I was on the phone with 3 more bitches. We're getting ready to go to the crib.
you're equally as petty.
Yes,
You're actually you're
petty.
more. You're
Not, I wasn't on the phone with one. Since you want to be so much in my business, I was on the phone with 3 more. We're going back to the crib. I got the cameras. We getting ready to have the time of our life. Would you like to come? See, I go. I'm gonna take you.
You're the one going to hell. You're like, you're on your way. I'm going.
We're going.
I'm pushing your ass in the cart.
Yeah, we going. Now we going. Like, fuck it, we going now.
I don't like that.
Yeah, we going. Because I don't like that.
But that takes it back to your point about the person who says that they're him. If you're him, you don't give a fuck who else on the phone.
Right. That wouldn't even be a thing.
You don't care. You are like, stay off the phone. In fact, who you got to talk to? I'm all that you need. You don't need to talk to nobody else. If that's the case. I mean, please don't say that to me either, because I might have a different response for that.
No, got you. But like, if I call, I just don't know me. If I call, if I already self-proclaim myself as Timothy, as alpha male, when I call you, all I'm gonna say is, hey, what's up? What you doing? You all right? Like, I don't care if you was on the phone and I'm out, because I don't feel that anybody's a threat.
First of all,
you know what I'm saying? I don't feel that anybody's a threat. So
if you are him, I'm picking up your call. I'm not even letting you get to the second ring.
Y'all heard it here. So see, I was the one on the other end of the phone, so she didn't pick up the phone for him. So you see, obviously, I'm just letting y'all know. You heard it. She said it. If you're him, I'm picking up the phone for you, and she didn't.
Petty.
Himothy.
So
now,
petty.
I'm really Himothy.
So petty.
Himothy. Hey, I'm Himothy. I'm so.
You have
She said it when I see what I mean. How I get what I want without even asking.
Yeah. I'm not difficult. I am not a difficult person unless you do some petty shit. Then I become difficult. I do not.
But that is true. Like when they see this, even people out there gonna agree. Like, yeah, like, because she would have got off the phone with you and answered for him.
Right, because you are my friend.
Right.
I would be like, if this is so. I guess that answers your question. Like, would I be smashing? Nah, not enough till I didn't get off the phone.
Yeah, that did answer my. Yeah, we got right back around to what we originally said. Yeah, right.
So I just was like,
Yeah.
I'm like, you're cool, but I'm not sure.
You ain't that cool.
I'm
hey, whoever you are, I hope you don't see this, or if you do see this, maybe y'all not even talking no more by the time you see this.
I didn't say nothing about the podcast. I did not.
So it don't even matter.
No, it does not.
But it ain't no big deal, son. It happens to people all the time, and they know. You know what I mean?
We're voting Arizona off the island too. I'm clearing house right now. I'm in a house clearing.
Arizona. Oh yeah, that bin should have been done.
It was done.
But you kept trying to, you might stick your toe in the water. You kept like doing
I'll
that.
carry out the conversation. I'll carry out any conversation.
Right. I told you, listen, you need to be a pimp. For real, you got so many hoes. You need to be a pimp. I'm just saying.
I do not have hoes.
You got hoes.
I do not.
You been to the crazy part is it took me. Look, and notice I never said this to you until now. But every time I talk to you and I hear, and then when you're explaining different situations, I realize now, like, these is all different niggas. I said, this motherfucker got hoes. Like, you got hoes.
No, I have people.
You ain't gonna classify them as hoes, but them your hoes.
What would define them as hoes?
You ain't got one nigga, so them your hoes.
Oh, so just surely having more than one.
Yeah, them your hoes. Say it with me, them my hoes.
I'm not saying that.
For the culture, for the culture. One time for the culture.
Next week.
No, for the culture. One time, them my hoes. One time.
I do not have hoes.
Just say them my hoes.
I am a lady. I do not.
You gonna still be a lady after this for the culture. Them my hoes. Come on. Them my whole friend.
That might be true.
See, so one time for the culture. Them your whole friends.
I'm defining.
Oh my fucking God.
You know I'm a nerd. I need it to be true or I can't say it.
It's actually true.
How is it true?
Because none of them are your fiancés, none of them are your husbands.
But
They're
I'm
not even your goddamn boyfriends. Them your hoes. Nigga, I just thought about
But what makes a hoe a hoe?
Them niggas, them your hoes.
But they don't do anything. They just are hoes. Just
No, they do
inherent.
shit. They take you out to eat and all that. Here and there.
Well, only the one we go out because I would actually go out with.
Right. Then you got the other one that paid for flights. Like, you got hoes.
Oh my God.
My bad, yo. I wasn't supposed to say that.
Oh my God. Let's talk about this shit.
No,
So now you know he didn't open up the fucking can of
no.
worms. Here's the thing. If your ass is flying abroad the fuck in, for the love of God, and I do mean for the love of fucking God, please, no low budget Frontier, fucking Spirit, Allegiant,
Hey, listen.
none of them, okay?
I was gonna say something, but I don't want you mad at me.
Do not do any of this.
I was gonna say something, but I don't want you. I don't want you mad at me.
I won't get mad. I promise.
You supposed to know that, like, niggas gonna fall. No, I don't want to say it.
No. I think that people, I agree.
You know, if I tell you this, I really don't want you to get mad. Cause it's
Okay.
like a bro, it's like a nigga secret I'm getting ready to tell you.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
All right, it wasn't no accident. Them the airlines niggas fly hoes in.
Oh, I don't know anything about that.
No, I'm just letting you know.
I've
I'm
been
letting you know for the
educated.
future.
Yeah.
No, so for the future, no, real talk. No, listen.
Yeah, I get, but that
They
makes a
gonna
lot
tell you.
of sense.
No, they gonna tell you. If a nigga fly you, he ever fly you on Spirit or Frontier,
Yeah.
you's a hoe bitch. He just wanna fuck. Like,
Yeah,
that's why he
just-
picking. I'm just saying, I'm not
No, that
saying
makes
you a
sense.
hoe, but I'm just saying.
No, I get you.
The niggas mentality that's getting
You
the
want
ticket,
some hoe shit.
he's like, I'm
You
gonna fly
want-
this whole ass bitch in.
Right.
I'm gonna smash and I'm gonna send her ass.
Listen, my ass was feeling this foolishness from the gate. You over here rushing my ass, and I'm over here putting it out. I've never, in the history of my dating life, when it was like, yo, you know, let me go on and fly.
Oh my god.
I'd be like, yo, it's cool, whatever. These are the airlines I fly on.
I know what airlines you fly.
No,
on.
that's how I present it, right?
Right.
Because it's a
That's
conversation
what
at
you're
that
supposed to
time.
do. Like, see, like, so you know how, like, what's the
Right.
shit, like, when you're an artist, it's a green room, right?
Yes.
So you have an itinerary for the green room, right?
Absolutely.
It's
I
so
had to
look,
keep those logistics.
So listen,
Yes.
right. So
Yes.
now going forward, when you start talking to these niggas, have the itinerary for them. Like, listen, so in case you're thinking about getting some pussy, not saying I will give you any, but let them know. I'm just saying, let them know to say if you're thinking about
This is what's on the pussy menu.
no, listen, no, you have to let them know before we even get there, nigga, I don't fly Spirit and I don't fly Frontier. You have to let them know that.
Like, I don't.
So, but I'll put you on. I didn't even have to put you on.
No,
That's the
these are-
bro
these
code.
are
I'm just
the-
letting you know.
that is
Hey, you
the-
owe me for that. I didn't have to put you on. I'm just letting you know. Bro,
No, that was never the thing. I kind
What you mean that nigga ain't flying you in to play Twister? He was trying to fuck.
Oh yeah, so I did say that I was upfront about the fact that I'm on my abstinence journey right now.
He ain't trying to hear that. I'm just letting you know. Niggas don't even believe that. That's an overconfident
They-
nigga.
yeah, they
that
don't.
nigga's flying you in, and he's like, I'm
But you
fucking.
if you are that fucking confident, then shit should be great from top to bottom. Niggas are lazy.
Facts. You right about that
Right?
part.
Because the Negroes that of old that
I just thought about, like, any one of you bitches tell me you celibate or something, and I fly you to, like,
we're talking about one state over. So
no. Just talking about, me. I'm thinking different. I'm like, I
Right.
fly you to St. Thomas,
Thomas,
or
Cabo,
yeah, something
anywhere,
like that. We
like,
fucking
on real
that
vacation.
celibate shit is out.
And if that is occurring, there's probably been an extensive amount of conversation before you decided I'm gonna go ahead on and fly you to St. Thomas.
Right.
You didn't just meet me
When we
on the
was having
street.
this conversation, I was on what app was I on? I was having this conversation because they have this self-proclaimed I'm abstinent girl in there. I was on fucking Tagged, and I tore her whole shit apart. Look, I had the girls on there even saying, "Girl, if a nigga tell me he got me a ticket and we going to Aruba, we going to St. Thomas, we going to Jamaica."
Yes.
This is women telling the girl.
But that- and I agree
it was
with
like,
that.
"Girl, we're fucking. I know we're fucking. He's not making me, but girl, I'm not going to accept the ticket."
Accept the ticket, right?
Why would I accept
I
the ticket?
agree with that.
I'm like, right.
But that is not our situation.
No, that's one
You know what I
state
mean?
over. That's different.
It's so different.
That's like,
and
you could have took the bus. I'm not saying take the bus. I'm
Could have
saying
gotten on Greyhound,
you could have got
Amtrak,
a you know what I mean? You could have got a lot of things. Nah, he all right. I ain't worried about it.
Yeah, I just don't. I'm like, whatever. It was just all these other. We'll have to get into that in a different day. But yeah.
No, definitely we get into that because that was a crazy topic on Tag when I was talking about it. Because I was like, honestly, I was telling the girl, like, well, I'm not saying no man has bit, innate right, inherent right.
Don't be entitled.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely not entitled. But I said, but it's like common sense. It's like an unspoken rule. You know what I'm
And you
saying?
already know what the kind of conversation you're having.
Because matter of fact, you know what it was? I said, shorty, I said, so we fly to Greece. I said, nigga can't clap them cheeks, and she was like, no. I said, is he getting some head? She was like, no. I said, what? I said, he can't suck a nipple? She was like, no. I said, oh man, bitch, you fuck around, never leave Greece. You know my mouth. I said, you fuck around and never leave Greece.
But have they had the conversation? So like, I think it's also different.
No, we said that part. Like, she was like, no, but I told him, she said, we would have spoken, and I said,
we would have spoken.
Yeah, she said, and I said, but why would you accept the ticket?
That too.
Even if you spoke many times, multiple times, you know what I'm saying?
See, I feel differently about that. I feel like if you and this person are having a conversation, so this for me is something that comes up in this juncture, like in the first two conversations.
Okay, but this is I'm being unfair to the conversation. This is how it came up.
Okay.
So it's like, okay, like I'll present it to you. Like, okay, boom, what's up? So I meet you on social media, right? Let's say I meet you on social.
Okay,
it's the wave. I meet you on social media. I be in your DM, you be in my DM. And I'm like, yo, my birthday coming up. You like, oh, that's what's up. I'm like, yeah, my birthday coming up. And you like, oh, that's what's up. And then I'm like, yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna go to Greece. And you're like, oh my God, that'll be dope.
That would be
right. No, and then I say, shit, you wanna go with me?
sold.
No, okay, so no, right. So no, listen. So it's sold. So it's
like,
sold.
wait, hold on. I might have one or two questions before that.
I got you. So, but you get what I'm saying?
How old am I in this scenario?
Well, let's just say, okay, let's do the age demographic. Say we're doing from age, like, let's say we're doing from 22
Okay.
to 35.
That is an automatic. You should already know.
Okay, see what I'm saying?
Because you're probably dating a person older than you, or somebody who has.
Okay, so let's say I'm 40. Let's say I'm 40.
Absolutely.
And the girl I pop this to is 30.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, you want to go to Greece? You know what I'm saying? And she be like, yeah. Any woman with common sense already know, like, okay, let me find this lingerie. Let me get my good bikinis, my good panties. I'm just saying.
The only time that's different. So when you're age gap dating, and the person is really old school, the old school method on that, if you don't, you either need to have your own.
No, you're not even dating though. That's the part.
How the fuck is that? Then that's automatic. Your ass on demand.
Oh, okay. So that's what I was saying.
That's why I need the detail.
Yeah, we're not. There's no dating. It's spoke about 15 times in the DMs. You know, oh, I like you.
Okay, yeah,
you're still on that. I like you, or I like you too. I think you sexy. No, look, you might have sent him a picture or two.
So you haven't seen a person in person. Maybe you video chatted.
They FaceTime. You did all that. You done FaceTime.
But you've never been in the person's
like physical
face.
contact. And then he like, yo, I'm going to Greece for my birthday.
No, that's dangerous.
And he like, you want to come? But see, they go.
I know that. I believe.
Well, and my whole thing was like, if you go,
you know what it is.
Like niggas is clapping cheeks. Like, what you think?
Yeah, no. Under those circumstances,
they gonna take you out the country to like take pictures and shit, so you can take pictures at dinner by yourself. Like you might, man, you about to eat this meat.
Oh,
what? You about to eat that meat, you know?
I agree. Now, I think that oh my God.
Yeah, that's what's going down. I'm just saying, it's common sense.
Okay, then.
Yeah, it's common sense.
All right.
You know, listen. We definitely got about 8 more minutes, I think, whatever. So you know, this is like, I want y'all to get used. This is the conversations that we have real loud conversations. We talk about other stuff too.
Well, a lot of other stuff, but this is
trust
easy.
me. This is easy for us. Like this is just us. This is how we really.
Nonsense.
And sometimes we're gonna be talking about some things, and it might be a little more on the. On the educational,
you had to say it like that.
Upper echelon-ish type.
So limit your audience. It's like you fuckers might be not that smart on this. Like, I'm just kidding.
No, I mean it's true. Like, so everybody didn't go to school, everybody didn't graduate, everybody didn't expand their vocabulary. But you know, when it get like that, I'll still break it down, like the shit we talking about. But you know, I just want y'all to get get wired in. You know what I'm saying? You definitely on the Wire Podcast with Bishop, Wall Street. That is her name, Wall Street. I ain't telling you her name is not, I'll explain Wall Street to y'all one time why I call her Wall Street. Wall Street, man.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, goodness. And you know what? It's a good life. I was just sitting here thinking, things are so good. I feel really
That was good. Everybody not blessed.
I feel very
Real.
full. I have really good friends, and all of y'all are doing just different shit.
Just doing different shit. I feel blessed. I don't have no baby mamas running around this motherfucker. They not looking for me for PPP loans or none of that. I ain't no scamming.
Yo, because you know that website came out?
Nah, I seen it. They've been locking them up. They've been locking them up left and right. They
I had to start checking friends' names. Like, wait a minute, did you get that loan?
Your name ain't on there. Your name on there?
But my shit's paid. My stuff was forgiven.
Oh, you did took a little money from them, huh?
Oh, for sure. How do you think I got my business started? Go on. Listen, Trump, please send us through another whatever it is, and because I need them dollars, okay?
I wonder how much they pay you for turning in somebody.
That's crazy. No, I did my shit the right way. I didn't take anything.
Oh, okay.
My taxes were done. I had the right to get the money and made sure that other people got money too. Like, yo, it's how you do it, whatever.
Oh, you was helping.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, we might not be seeing her too long.
Oh, it's ridiculous. Listen here, if you knew my real name and you went to look my shit up, maybe like her business, her name. Well, you have to know my business, but this particular business, this amount of money, forgiven. I filed my stuff on time, and when they were like, file your forgiveness paperwork, here you go.
She did it the right way. I'd like to thank all of y'all for listening, enjoying, tapping in, subscribing. All that, y'all know the vibes. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Definitely, we're gonna be bringing you more in the studio conversations. You know what I mean? Hey man, y'all be safe out there. Try to do the right thing. Don't hurt nobody if you can help it. If you ain't learned nothing else today, you learn if the nigga fly you on Spirit or Frontier, you's a cheap hoe ass bitch. You learn what? It's the truth. You learn. If the nigga offer to go out the country with you,
and you don't know your ass at all,
he want to clap cheeks though, so you better be ready for that.
Be ready.
We learned that some men are very insecure, right? A little bit, right?
They're a little fragile.
We learned that if she don't get off the phone with the nigga she on the phone with for you, you ain't the one.
That's a fucking fact.
Ain't the one.
Listen, and broads shouldn't be tripping neither. You should know that shit too. If his ass did not hang up the fucking phone or didn't even click over to be like, babe, I see you calling. I can't stay on the phone because I'm on the phone, but I'm gonna call you right back.
This one.
All it is, all here, I mean, here, there, over there. If his ass did not at least click over for you. He didn't click over for you to be like, yo, babe, I see you calling. I'm in the middle of this business call. I'm in the middle of my day, whatever it is, or I got to be at dinner. I don't care if your ass is at fucking drinks. Click over and pick up my call, and then call me back when you have the time. But if that ain't happening, your ass ain't that damn important. He is just not that into you, okay? You saw the movie. You know what it is. I need us to quit deluding ourselves in 2025. I can't take it. I cannot take these ridiculous ass conversations like we don't know what's going on. And for all these hoes that be over here on the, I'm getting it back. These niggas don't give a shit about you getting your fucking bag. They don't care about your educational requirements. They don't care. They don't care about a lot.
I'm not gonna lie. We really don't give a fuck.
I need us to be on our black love and to be back supporting each other.
Because we already know what your bag and how you get in your bag. So we really
my God, some of y'all listen.
We're gonna talk about that. Trust me, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that. Hey, listen, man, y'all be safe.
Okay.
Wall Street here, Bishop here. We out of here. Y'all enjoy the podcast, man. We'll talk to y'all later.